and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a video on tips for your first gymnastics meet or just meets in general. Sometimes coaches just aren't really good with explaining what you should know for a meet and what you shouldn't do. So that's why I'm here to give you guys a couple tips. I've been competing for like 7 years, right? 6-ish years. And I've picked up quite a few tips, especially since I've been in different kinds of divisions. And yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into it. This hair is a little crazy, messy bunish, but yeah, just ignore it. And so tip number 1 would be, do not wear nail polish. If you wear a nail polish at a meet, you usually get deductions for that. So you want to try to avoid nail polish, even if it's a little bit on your fingers like this. You want to take it off. Bring nail polish remover for you. I'm sure your friends will forget. And also remove it on your toes. For some reason, especially with USAG rules, they do not like nail polish, so really try to make sure to avoid it the week before the meet. The next tip I have might be a little weird for some of you guys, but that would be to wear no underwear with your leotard. The reason why you do this and why it's kind of a smart thing to do is that, first off, you don't have to worry about pulling down your leotard constantly or having it show while you compete. If you guys did not know this, if an undergarment shows, you do receive a deduction. It's about 1/10, which is 0.100. And it's just really not worth it. And to me, I feel like it's more comfortable just not to wear underwear. Just go commando for a day. I know a few younger girls who've never done that might think it's weird. No one's gonna notice. If anything, if you wear underwear that's not matching your leotard, that's white, and your leotard's black, they're gonna notice that a lot more. The next tip that I have is to wear a sports bra that is not crossed in the back. The reason for this is this also falls under the rules of no undergarments for competing. I know some high schools are, high school leagues, are more lenient if your sports bra matches your leotard. So let's say you have a black leotard, if you have a black crossed sports bra on the back, I think you don't get a deduction. But with USAG and AAU, they do not want your undergarments showing, and that includes sports bras. So some girls wear regular bras. I do not recommend them. Being very athletic, I don't really have a huge chest size, so I just wear I'll post a picture of the kinds of bras that I would recommend right here. But yeah, I don't like regular bras for competing. You jump a lot, and when those cup bras get sweaty, to me they're nasty, so I try to avoid that. The next tip I would have is don't wear bobby pins. Okay, if you wear bobby pins, make sure you cross them to keep them in. You guys know. I'm going to show you right now. Make a little X like this so your bobby pin does not move around your hair and fall off and land on the floor. That's a danger to the gym and a danger kind of to you because a clip is flying off your head. What if you're doing a front flip and your face can hit it? Just crazy stuff can happen. I recommend snap clips, old school clips that you used in 2nd grade that snap. I'll post a picture of that too, just so you guys know what I'm talking about. But those clips are secure. Yeah, they're not the most fashionable and you can notice them. But to me, they're secure. They're gonna hold my hair down and they're really just not gonna fall out. So I really recommend snap clips. Another tip for me is do not wear a little tattoo thing. Let's say it's a star or something. You're flip stars or all stars or something like that. Do not wear a face tattoo unless you get permission for your high school coach, or I know college gymnasts wear it, so that I'm pretty sure they're lenient with that. But like I said, USAG and AAU are very strict and they do not want a tattoo on your face right here, okay? So make sure that is removed. I know if you're younger, let's say 16 or 17, and you're competing for even high school, if you have an actual tattoo on you, let's say I had a tattoo on my wrist right here. Sorry, I have a really nasty rip right now. But let's say I had a tattoo on my wrist right here and it said I don't know, the infinity symbol. I would have to take a piece of white athletic tape and wrap around it just to hide the tattoo, because that can be a deduction. I really don't know why. I think it's with being like professional and stuff like that. But like high school, USAG, and AAU all kind of don't like that. Once again, I don't know, like with college and like Big Ten rules, that might be a little different, but yeah, try to cover your tattoos. I know my one friend who I was competing with in AAU, she had quite a few tattoos and she literally had to tape her neck, tape her whole back and her ankles, and it was just like such a hassle, but you gotta do what you gotta do. The next tip that is really like picky is if you're wearing any kind of like hair tie on your wrist, you want to take it off before you compete. The reason is judges notice every little thing, so a hair tie can give you a deduction. I remember my friend had to like, she saluted, but before the coach was like, you need to take that off, which I found was like really good because the coach can notice something so small like that. So just really make sure you have like nothing extra on. And basically the last tip I have is for, that doesn't really deal with like losing points and deductions like that. For your meet, I really recommend you guys to close your eyes before each event and visualize you actually doing it perfect. The reason why this is such a great thing is because if you're visualizing like yourself doing it perfect, you're more likely to do it that way. If you're like picturing yourself doing a routine and you actually wiggle in something like while picturing it, it's funny because you'll find that you usually wiggle on that while you actually do it in like real life. So I think it's cool to kind of close your eyes and like kind of daydream about what you're doing, and I think that it really helps your performance, and I recommend it to even younger kids I coach for like skills that they're scared of, like a cartwheel on beam or handstands and stuff like that. I say close your eyes, picture yourself doing it, and then try it, and it seems to help a lot. I know that was quite a few tips. If you guys have any more down below, I would love for you to like comment and tell me your tips for competing. I also have a what's in my gym bag, but I might do a updated one. Even though I don't compete as much, but I do compete occasionally. But I might do like a summer like gym bag, since usually summer practices are quite longer, and I know this video is coming up right around when season is ending, but hopefully if you guys have a summer meet or a May meet, it will help you out. And yeah, just remember, have fun. Gymnastics is supposed to be fun, and thank you guys for watching. Bye everyone.